Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time we killed the Emerald Weapon, and last time we also killed the Emerald... well, we killed him twice. Anyway, this time we're moving on to the Ruby Weapon, who is in the Gold Saucer area. Words. Anyway, my setup for here begins with killing people. The way this weapon works is he's got claws, and if you have 3 people going into the fight, he'll use an attack similar to what the Midgardsorm did to remove 2 of your characters from battle, so you only have 1 to fight him with. I don't want that, so I'm going to kill off 2 of my characters ahead of time, so that when the battle starts, he'll dig his claws in, which is the key in his battle script to stop removing characters from the battle. And then I'm just going to target the weapon himself and not the claws, because if you try and take down the claws, 1, I don't think you deal a lot of damage, and 2, he'll end up, removing his claws from the ground, and then he'll be able to eliminate your characters again, which you won't be able to revive them. They're not dead, they're just eliminated from battle, they're gone. So, anyway, that's what I wanted to do here. As for my setup, I'm using the file after I used the Apocalypse to max out lots of things and stuff, not the one I did last time where I only went to kill him in the easiest manner possible and wasn't too worried about, AP and all that stuff. Anyway, got the Apocalypse because, again, we're not going to be using normal attacks. And there's noisy people upstairs. Anyway, missiles and ribbons for everybody. Barrett still has the missing score because I have nothing better to work on for him. And Sid is still in the party with the scimitar. I've changed my setup around a little bit. Scimitar is going to now have Knights of the Round and a brand new HP absorb, since I almost mastered the other one already. And W summon on Sid this time around, mainly just because I want to be able to work on Knights of the Round with the triple materia growth. More than anything else. Not that I'll be using it after this fight, but whatever. Anyway, everything else is pretty standard. Cloud, I would have liked to have put enemy skill on, but I didn't have enough slots, so that's his setup here. He has the old HP absorb and master summon. The thing I forgot to mention about the master materia is, well, other materia such as, the summons, you lose HP and you gain MP for them, and you gain some magic stats, which are negligible. The Master Summon doesn't do that at all. You don't lose HP and you don't gain MP. So that's definitely both an advantage and a disadvantage, but considering all the summons you get, and you can use them infinite amount of time. Unlike, say with Hades there, I don't have more than 1 star, so I can only use it once per battle. However, I can use Hades in here, and I'll be able to use it as many times as I have the MP for it. You can use it an infinite amount of times, which is really abusive. Including Knights of the Round. Basically, that's why it's there. In case I break a mime chain and have to use Cloud to do it. Anyway, Quadra Magic just to work on it. Double Cut, again, to work on it so that all 3 of my characters can have it when I go through the Northern Crater again. And Slash All, because why not? And Barrett, I loaded up with materia to make his weapon a little more powerful should I ever use his normal attack. Added cuts, just for points. Same stuff as before. Enemy skill, he has final attack and Phoenix now. This is very important in this fight in particular because I'm going to be using Phoenix as soon as the battle starts, which is why Barrett's the only one left alive. And that will revive my other 2 characters, and then I can start going after them. Added effect just to work on it, Mega All just to work on it, Mime, and I paired that with Counter, just because I happen to have Counter, why not? And this guy doesn't have any attack based on the amount of materia you have, so you don't have to worry about that. Ultima, just because, why not? W item, that will be useful. And yeah, I went over all your stuff. And yeah, so everyone's still in the back row, though again, I don't think that really matters. There is an optional thing you could do. You could equip elemental materials on your armor with fire, or Ifrit materia. That could be beneficial. He does have what's called Ruby Flame, which is a fire-based attack. You can do that if you want. Entirely up to you. Anyway, I'm going to make my obligatory save state here, and I'll be right back. Alright, all saved up. Now, in order to encounter this one, he's actually this little red thing sticking out there. Sometimes, like, he's supposed to appear as soon as you've killed the ultimate weapon. If he has not, then you have to just go fight a few battles and then he should appear. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, you can always reload your game, kill a few more enemies, try again. Anyway. Whoa! He's crazy. Absolutely nuts. This guy is a little different from the other weapon there. He has really high physical defense, which would make doing an episode where, say, I use limit breaks not a lot of fun. So I may or may not do that. It just kind of depends on how things go. If I can find another effective way of taking them out. Fast forward through summon animations because they take too long. And everyone's back alive. And the tentacles work same way as the eyes did in the other fight. Ouch! Oh, crap. Enemy skill, White Wind. And you are going to use something else. Something I told you to steal a long time ago. Dazers! They inflict paralysis. Which is kind of funny. Uber Weapon is not immune to paralysis. By the way, I've also changed the battle speed to wait for both this fight and the previous one. I just forgot to mention it so that I can sit here and bullshit in the menus without, you know, having too many issues. So we're going to start just like before, and hero drinks, and mime chain of more hero drinks. Going to go for a total of 4 hero drinks per character. Again, just because higher defense stat. Also has a slightly higher magic defense stat, if I remember correctly. Now, I'm going to abuse the W item in this fight simply so that I don't have 0 hero drinks in case I feel like using one later on. I don't think I will. I just don't want to have to go back to the gold saucer and dig up more. Well, not dig up more for Final Fantasy IX. Come on. Alright, see the weapon starting to move again? So he's finished with his paralysis. Come on, Barrett. Alright, W item. Alright, so here's one interesting note. If you use, say, 1 hero drink here, and then you go over here, so you only had 1 hero drink in total, and then like select one of these, you can actually duplicate it that way as well. So that's a way of duplicating something if you only have 1 of each item. So anyway, let's go with hero drink cloud, hero drink cloud, and then mime. And I'm going to want Sid to start the mime chain because he's the one with the W summon. Other than that, I'm just going to use another Dazer on this guy here. You can use Hades to inflict paralysis as well, if you feel the need to. Let's use... oh, crap, figures. Okay, let's use Mega Elixir, and then... I don't know. Again, just something random. I just want to be able to use summons if I need to, and throw up Big Guard now. Oh, I didn't want to do that with Sid. Oh. Too late now. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way of dealing with the tentacles. Not that it really matters. Okay, he's back. So now I want to use Cloud to use Daisies on him one more time. Oop, where are they? And then I'm going to start the Mime Chain with Sid. He will eventually wear off, and probably in the middle of the chain. So again, I'm going to fast forward through the animation because, you know, it's pointless watching me go through it slowly. The video would take forever. Nobody wants to sit there and watch the same crap over and over again. Then again, you know, if you're watching a bit... What? Did I not have enough MP for it? Oh, wow. I could have swore I'd have enough MP for it. Oh, well, that's what mine's for. There we go. And he will end up waking up. And once he does, he will counter Knights of the Round, and maybe some other summons too, I'm not sure, with Ultima, which can be very devastating, which is why I want to have the, the extra Master Summon and HP Absorb combo on Cloud in case I ever have to re-summon because I had to heal, revive, whatever. So once he starts countering, not yet, yeah, here we go. He's going to counter with Ultima. Now the mistiles will help immensely in this, and so will the barriers if they don't run out. There we go. So that's not too bad. Let's try this one more time. And I think I'm going to have to break the chain in order to heal, but he doesn't have a lot of HP left. He can also miss quite a lot with Ultima, especially if you have the mistiles on, because of, you know, the high magic evade. Now, I have one more person already planning to use that, so if somebody dies, hopefully Barret won't die in this one attack. He can't deal max damage with him, or at least he hasn't been able to me. Yeah. There. Mine one more time. And then I think I'm going to have to resort to healing. So, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, we'll fast forward through these again. But yeah, if you break the chain, you can always restart it with Cloud. That's kind of the purpose of doing this fight second after getting the Master summoned. Yeah. Barret is using Counter Mime at this point. Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Because he got struck by Ultima. He may end up dying before I get a chance to heal. Yep, he did. Again, bosses that are super bosses, but are really easy if you're well prepared. Oh well. And again, we get less actual experience. We only have 45,000 instead of 50,000, but we still get 50,000 AP, which is why everything is born. Yay! Lots of stuff mastered that I'll never use again. We get less money too for some reason. Anyway, now that we have that, let's head back to Calm and find our reward for giving him the Desert Rose, which is the other item he was looking for. As you can tell, his side quest has nothing to do with anything other than the ultimate weapons, or, well, the super weapons. So let's go and talk to this guy now. See if we can get something interesting for it. Where are you? Oh, bad camera controls, organization thing, whatever. Ah, that chocobo. Well, sure, it doesn't do anything else. Why do you have a... You have a gold chocobo in your house. How much money does this guy possibly have? And he's going on a journey to look for his friends, and he's giving away his chocobo. Why would you not just, you know, keep the chocobo that can take you anywhere on the planet? Anyway, talk to the chocobo, and we can name it. Can I fit that? Let's see here. Use. Where's the L? Well, I can't spell it properly, but he's useless, so nah. The other thing about this chocobo is it usually has the worst stats you'll ever see, so you'll never want to use it for racing, to race it up anyway. Some people say that, oh, you know, I went through all that effort to get Knights of the Round to beat this guy, and now I have the gold chocobo, and I didn't need to waste all that time doing the chocobo stuff, because I can get Knights of the Round now. But you can't really beat them all that easily, especially the Ruby weapon, without having Knights of the Round to begin with, because his magic defense is so much lower than his physical defense. Now, I didn't get to show off a lot of his attacks. You want the ribbons because he does use status effects, and he can really annoy you with those. I think the tentacles do as well. Nah. But yeah, that's, I think, the easiest way to take that guy out. I'll go and take a look now and see if... and I'll just kind of take a look and see if there's an easy way to take him out without abusing Knights of the Round. If so, then that'll be the next episode. If not, then I will meet you at the bottom of the Northern Crater for the, well, the final boss gauntlet. Put it that way. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.